Now I invite our next speaker, Dr. Mohammad Daim Kakar, Director General, Afghanistan National Disaster Management Authority, Afghanistan. Please, you have the floor, sir.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellency the Chair, distinguished delegate, representative of government, NGOs, UN, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to participate in the 4th Global Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction. Indeed, this is the biggest event for all stakeholders and disaster management actors to come close and reiterate our commitment in investing today for safer tomorrow. Let me thank the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation to host this grand conference in the beautiful city of Geneva. Afghanistan is a landlocked country with undulating topography and continental weather, which make it prone to a number of natural disasters like earthquake, landslide, avalanches, sandstorm, flood, drought, and extreme weather. In addition to these, human-induced disasters such as mines, explosion, and conflict have further aggravated the vulnerability in the country. Statistics in the last few years is alarming and shows increase in the frequency of disaster, which resulted to heavy human, physical, and economical losses. Afghanistan is committed to make its people and communities resilient to disaster, and under the Hyogo Framework for Action 2005-2050, we have moved forward in taking some concrete disaster risk reduction measures. Institutional mechanisms and authorities have been established at national and sub-national levels. Disaster management law has been passed by Parliament and promulgated. Strategic documents with clear policies and plans for DRR have been developed. Coordination mechanisms for disaster management are in place with vigilant National Disaster Management Committee under the chairmanship of the second Vice President of Islamic Republic of Afghanistan is fully functional. Likewise, provincial disaster management committees are working under the provincial governors with the participation of all governmental and non-governmental disaster management actors. In order to track down the progress made in implementation of HFA so far, we have participated in the global web-based HFA Progress Monitor for 2011-2030. The draft report has been finalized in a multi-stakeholder workshop. The assessment shows an overall level of achievement 2.1, which is unsatisfactory for us looking at the regional trend. We understand there are some valid reasons for being left behind in Hyogo Framework for Action progress. Afghanistan has unique status in the region. Decades of war and insecurity has eroded our resilience. Afghanistan is among the least developed nations of the world, depending on the foreign aids. Poverty and poor health indicators make our masses more vulnerable to to disaster. In addition to these, Afghanistan is prone to numerous natural hazards. This Grand Forum provides opportunity to bring the attention of developed countries, donor community, UNHCR, UNSCAPE, international and regional organizations working in DRR to seriously contemplate on the ways and mechanisms for continuous technical and financial support for those nations which have made little progress. Looking at the ground realities, our aspiration for HFA2 would be more concentration on capacity to implement disaster risk reduction measures, strengthening the early warning system, mainstreaming DRR into developmental strategies, and pooling of funds for DRR. At last, I would like to thank UNHCR for making successful this gathering, and special thanks to the chair and also Ms. Margareta Wallstrom for all effort she is doing in this regard. With best regard and thanking you.